are now live
Thank you so much.
with TJ and DESHONE on Unapollagetic 2.0.
Thank you. Well, welcome to another soul-stirring, wonderful show of Unapollagetic 2.0 with TJ and DESHONE. The lights went off for a second, but however, we're back on.
I think that was added for
We
flair.
thank you so much. As we always say, thank you for allowing us into your homes and on your devices. We thank you, and we hope that we're bringing some type of healing and hope and something for the future into your lives. So we really appreciate it. And I want to make sure that TJ has his chance to say hello. So TJ.
Hello guys, how you guys doing today?
You got Kimberly Smith watching, Latanya, China Black Shearer, Tabitha Lindsay has joined us.
Well,
And Nod Man is here so far.
Well, thank you all
Instagram,
so much.
step your game up. Come on.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, as I always say. We really appreciate it. So we're going to start things a little different this week, and we're going to start with the birthday shout-outs. We want to make sure that we do our birthday shout-outs, and if you know anybody who has a birthday, but I go through my timeline and make sure that I get everybody. So the birthday shout-out starts with Destiny Davis. Today is her birthday, so
Destiny?
happy birthday. She turned 35.
Dynasty Davis, I'm saying. 13, she on 1300.
Is the names. I'm working on the names of all of my Facebook friends. Okay, Dynasty, please.
Did you go to school with her?
I did.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That, you wouldn't know that.
Always, you know,
Interesting.
but that's a really pretty name, Dynasty.
She's an Aquarius, correct? It's Aquarius season?
This is Aquarius season, so we do
What's
say
going on?
happy birthday to you, Dynasty Davis, and we hope you're really enjoying yourself. Tomorrow's birthday is Ashley Finch Lewis.
Ashley.
Also, Julian Williams.
Julia.
Ina Robinson's birthday is tomorrow. Also, Brandon Prince Akeem Miller.
Brandon.
Happy birthday
Mix
coming
Brandon.
up. The great CeCe Jones from 1300. Your birthday is coming up as well on the 26th. Dominique Ramilla, also from 1300.
Go Miller.
Thank you. And also, we have Danny Moss.
Uh-oh.
Birthday is on the 26th. And Sierra's sister, Tiara, birthday will be on the 26th as well.
Uh-oh.
Latavia Pringle, her birthday will be on the 27th. That will be, what, Saturday? Is that a Saturday?
Sunday.
A Sunday, okay. And we have my Fisk Guy friend, Miss April Hill. Her birthday is Sunday as well. Jerome Gilmore, another great friend of mine. His birthday will be on the 28th.
Uh-oh.
And then we have the media mogul and entrepreneur, Miss Oprah Winfrey. Her birthday will be on the 29th.
Uh-oh, I thought that
And
bitch was a
last but not
Sagittarius.
least, we have, last but not least, we have Terry Tropicana Gary. His birthday will be on his birthday will be on the 29th. So we want to make sure.
Tropicana, huh?
That's his name.
You forget him one. You have Latanya in the comments whose birthday is February 3rd. She says it's my birthday. I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Just let her know that she thought we was going to go into February, but we didn't go there.
He
We thought that
kept-
we
he
almost.
peeked.
We got a
Almost.
Okay.
We go from week to week. So
Week to week.
We stopped on the 30th of January.
Now
So we
you
go
know,
from
Latanya.
week to week.
They
But thank
talking
you. We're gonna
dead
make
to
sure
you.
we shout you out as well. So we're gonna go right into and so happy birthday to all of you wonderful people. We hope you all have a great birthday. And thank you for watching the show as well. Also, this will be a great time for us to do a wonderful segue into the other shows that we have. We do have the Fab Five, who will be coming up on Friday night.
Yes.
So please make sure that you tune in about 9 o'clock. It will be a great show. We do have the sports show that's coming up, the Unapologetic Sports Show.
Do they have a date for that show?
We don't have a date
TBD.
specifically yet, but
Okay.
it will be coming up in the very near future. Also, we do have Sir Goodwin Live that will be coming to your Instagrams and Facebook channels in the very near future as well. So please tune into all those shows. And as we said, thank you so much for watching this one. The next segment we want to go into before we go into our special guest, we want to talk about the person of the week. So I kept the person of the week away from TJ on purpose because I wanted to make sure that it would be a surprise to him, and he let me know that it was a surprise to him in a very unapologetic way. So, the person of the week, TJ, and to all of the people who are watching, we have a wonderful crew as well. We do have Michael Murphy that is in the building as well.
Yo!
And Sir Goodwin, one of our fantastic producers that is in the building. And last and certainly not least,
I feel special.
we do have Mr. Consecutive. Antonio Reed is in the building working the camera, and he is working all of the comments. And so please make sure you comment as well. But the person of the week that I thought about this and toiled over it for a while, TJ, but I said who locally will be a wonderful person that will be the person of the week. And so the person of the week, drum roll please.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
Okay, now it's not you.
Okay.
But the person of the week is Miss Sherry Turner.
Oh.
Sherry is the person of the week.
Mama Sherry.
And the reason why I picked her is because she is a great mother. She raised a great child and great children. She also is a wonderful grandmother as well. And ever since I met her on Goldie, she's always had a very beautiful home, and that continues to be the exact same thing as well. And she's just an all-around wonderful person. So Miss Sherry Turner, and we hope you're watching, you are our person of the week. So we thank you so much.
Miss Turner.
Thank you.
We have LaTanya saying Miss China Black should be the person of the week, which I'm thinking that's her. She voted for herself. Me, China Black.
Okay.
You have Keisha Poindexter from
Hello,
1300.
Lakeisha. Thank you, Lakeisha.
She says, I can't with the faces TJ be making. So
You can.
you
I'm
have
sorry, it's not on purpose.
you have Dale226 live from Where Goodwin
We time.
saying, what up guys?
Okay.
What's up? What's up?
Thank you for watching all the way from Wheaton, Illinois. We truly appreciate
And this comment drives home the segment. Ebony Kenny, also from 1300, says, go Sherry Turner.
That's
She's
right.
yelling it.
A wonderful
She's yelling
lady,
it.
a truly, truly wonderful lady, and we really thank you. And you are our person of the week, and we really love you, and we appreciate you letting us into your home. And we just thank you. We really do thank you. So, without further ado, we want to bring up our special guest.
Uh-oh.
This woman is our first woman to be a co-host on our show. And we are so delighted. We are thankful. And without further ado, I would like to bring up the wonderful, the talented, the beautiful Miss Stephanie.
Can we get some more claps? Can we get some more claps?
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being
Appreciate
here.
it.
So we want to make sure that we talk to you and get your opinions about certain things. And, you know, as I said, we both are going to bounce off the ideas and everything. So we're going to go straight.
Before you start, actually,
No, please.
I would like to thank both of you all for having me as your first
Oh, well, you are
female
so
co-host
Yes.
on Unapologetic 2.0.
2.0, baby.
I am actually forever grateful for you all selecting me. So
What?
this came as a wonderful surprise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
No, we really thank you. You've been as Goodwin and you open up your homes to us, so we really do appreciate it. So it's just fitting that you will be our first guest. So we really do appreciate
She getting major traction
makes
behind
sense.
this
It makes
camera.
sense.
Thank you. Thank
Makes
you.
plenty of sense.
We do appreciate that.
Appreciate
So
it.
we're gonna go right into the hot topic.
All right.
We're gonna go right
All
into
right.
it, guys. So the hot topic, the first one is, well, a manhunt continues for the suspect, this gunman by the name of Jakar Williams. He allegedly killed an 18-year-old boy, Javon Britton, on Monday. That was MLK Day. So Javon was shot in the back. He ran for help, and he collapsed and died right in front of HM, a store right there. So my question to the panel and to all the viewers at home, always, my question to the panel is, if and when they find Mr. Williams, the alleged killer, when he's caught, do you think that he would get 81 months like a Van Dyke?
Absolutely not.
A Van Dyke.
Or 84 months like the other gentleman who killed the young lady in the park, Hadia Pendleton.
84 years.
You know, he has 84 years.
What I
Yes,
say,
84 months.
84
Yeah.
years.
It's a big
Yeah.
difference.
It was a very
Yeah.
big difference. So 81 months to 84 years.
Yes.
Or do you think he'll get life? Or do you think he'll get off? What do you think? And I'm
You
going to
go ahead.
always
So you-
start.
I mean,
I'm going to always start with my friend and co-host, Mr. TJ Van Turner.
Well, well, this is easy for the judicial system. When they catch him, because he's obviously hiding, he's going to probably most likely get life. I mean, it was meditated. They knew each other. You know, it's easy. Life. I say life.
Okay.
Now, I'm usually wrong about these things because what happened to Van Dyke?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Yeah,
you did
but-
say on tape last week that you thought he'd get life. And
Yeah.
he just got 81 months.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
China Sanders says a guarantee 81 years. Ebony Kinney says lock his ass up, throw away the key. Kiki Jones says fuck no, his ass going. He ain't never getting out. And Ebony reiterates, hell no, lock him up and throw away the key. You also got some people saying hello to Stephanie.
Hey, y'all.
As soon as you stepped on the
Everyone.
scene, Latanya Shearer says,
Ladies,
hey, Stephanie
repping for the
Carletta.
ladies.
There you go.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right.
And Tabitha Lindsay says Stephania
Hey, Tab.
Carletta. She put a lot of ways. And Dale226 says, Rue. Okay, go
All
ahead.
right, Dale.
He said, go ahead. We got
Oh, we
Christina
said-
In
Brown
the building.
live watching everybody.
All right, I appreciate that.
You get
Okay,
action.
They love you, so you may come back again. If you
I'll
bring
be
that
back.
viewership
Come
up.
on now.
You'll be back.
Bring the heat.
So my question to you is, do you think he'll get life? Do you think
I-
he'll get off? Do you think he'll get 81 months? Do you think he'll get 81 years?
You know what? I definitely feel that it's going to be, I believe it'd be stronger than life. And mainly because I do believe this, did they disclose the race of this person?
Of the young man?
Yes.
They're both black.
They're both black.
Mhm.
Yes, he's going to get more than life. I feel based on what we've seen transpire over the last couple of weeks and seeing how we as
We love you
African
too,
Americans,
Chris.
we're the
Chris,
ones
I'm
who are
gonna give you
getting
that.
the harsher sentences. No matter what the crime is, he's
Agree.
going to get more.
Yeah.
He's going to, and it's kind of, it's beyond sad to me because I think when I heard this, I was actually on the beach in Miami.
The beat.
Okay.
I was literally at the beach, and I got notified by ABC that it was shooting in
Yeah.
Orland Park. So, and then I know this is kind of off the top, but it made me think about my own children because now my kids are getting, they're wanting to go to the mall and they want to go shopping on the weekends, and I'm like, dang, the kids can't even go anywhere. I mean, at Orland Park, that's like, oh, this is an isolated incident. But no, it could happen anywhere,
Yeah,
anytime. And now I'm like, I don't even know I want you all going to the mall. So it kind of personally affected me because they were talking about going to the mall when I came back. And I didn't know what had happened. But I just think because they're both black, he's definitely going to get a harsher sentence no matter what.
That is very, very
Mike?
well spoken. We do have a comment from our producer and friend, Mr. Michael Murphy.
I have a
Uh-oh.
question for the lovely Stephanie.
Oh, please.
Stephanie, ha!
When you say more than life, what do you mean?
Well, life is considered still 20 years according to the system. He's gonna get more than 20 years.
That's
I would
all I
say.
want to know.
Yeah, it's like double life. So
He'll
like,
probably
he
get
can
double life.
parole the first life, but he'll still
Right.
have another. It's like they just throw it
That's
all
like
out.
how 96 years becomes
Oh, my God.
significantly reduced. I'm still stuck on that. But,
We got Shady Pine saying what up behind the camera.
What's up,
And
cousin?
Shady Pines.
he say live watching everybody. Lewis Jackson. Kiki Jones said they actually caught the dude though, and before
They
y'all
caught
harp
him?
on,
They caught
we gonna follow that up.
Oh,
We want to say Christina Brown says, "Hey, Christina Brown."
Hello, Christina.
Hi,
Krista Woodruff, really love you guys. I really love you guys. That's
Thank you.
straight from
That
her,
is-
not
I
from me.
appreciate that.
Thank you very
So
much.
Kiki Jones says they actually caught the dude. I'll wait for her follow up comment, and y'all can go
Thank
right
you very
with
much,
it.
Glad,
Kiki
thank you.
Jones.
Come on.
Thank you for-
Okay, bitch ass niggas.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I really feel like
That's
this should be called
breaking news,
quicker.
Miss Jones. Thank you so
You
much.
broke it here. Where? Where y'all break the news at?
She broke it right here on Unapollagetic 2.0 with TJ and DESHONE. Our special guest is none other than the great, the beautiful Miss Stephanie Rue. Follow-up question to that is, do you all believe in reform? Do you think that he can actually go to jail, be corrected by the system, and then be
Yes.
back out into the
No.
world?
No, not that part. Not that last part. You
Y'all
keep
release
this.
this to society.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
You don't.
No, you can be reformed, but you just be reformed in jail. Stay in jail. Figure it out. Shit. I don't understand. This is your second.
Damn, TJ.
It's reform. It's reform. You figured out what you did wrong. You very sympathetic about it. But you don't need to be back on the street. That means you getting rewarded for killing somebody.
But if
Think
he
about
served his time, let's say he gets 30 years. If he serves his time and goes to the corrections, it is the Illinois Department of Corrections.
Is that mother going to get their son back in 30 years?
Well, we know that person is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, before he left the house, he told his mother, thank you and I love you and the last words.
Absolutely.
But in 30 years, he won't be getting that. So he need that guy who killed him, because he did it in intent. He was looking for that guy. He did it. He needs to stay in jail.
Okay.
We have a follow-up.
I totally agree with what T just said.
Okay.
Kiki Jones is back with more breaking news. She says, look it up. He was crying and all, saying he wasn't trying to kill nobody. Lewis Jackson say they called him an hour ago, and he's going to go into our second topic. Chris Brown didn't do it. They dropped the charges. That's a spinoff to what's coming. We have a wonderful, wonderful comment from Shadell Wyndham that I think you guys need to hear.
Hello, Miss Wyndham.
All this talent, Unapologetic and Unapologetic 2.0 is amazing. I just want to say you all are destined for greatness, and I miss y'all so much. Continue blessings. I almost caught a tear. Almost caught a tear.
I'm about to cry. That is really good at that.
Shadell, we love you, girl.
And Miss Wyndham, you may be a guest on the show.
The poet.
Yes,
she
we
will bring the
appreciate
poetry back.
So we're going to move on. And I do believe in reform, by the way. But we're going to move on, guys.
It's a different type of reform. If you kill somebody, if you take another person's life, you can't accept. Yeah, So if you talking about this guy and asking him about 30 years, no, I feel like he should stay in jail. But if it's something else,
versus something like Blagojevich, I mean, he got 14 years.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't kill a person.
He didn't kill anybody.
And it's like,
he's not taking nobody's life.
So something like that.
We got a hot button topic between you guys. Shady Pine says what TJ said. And Christina Brown said, is any time satisfying for a murder charge, be it 6 years or 96 years? Is there any time that's satisfying to you or you, TJ? I mean, DESHONE.
Well, I will say that I believe in reform. I do believe if a person commits a crime, I do believe if they go through the corrections, they get the mental help that's necessary, and they pay their debt to society, I do believe that they should get a second chance in life. I don't think that there is an actual crime that a person commits that is justified for them to spend the rest of their life in jail. I do believe that a person should always get a second chance. That's just my opinion.
TJ?
Well, I definitely disagree. I mean, I've never been to jail, but when you're in jail, you have a chance to think about what you did. Right. You're obviously getting my tax money paying for you to eat and all that stuff. So when you get back out on the street, you ain't going to have all those things. You're going to go back to what you know. So what you go back to what you know means you're going to shoot somebody, rob somebody, do something. That's how I feel. So
TJ, come hard with the iron fist.
Okay, well, let's move on because we can discuss this for many hours. But let me move on to the next topic, and that is our Facebook buddy who chimed in last week about a topic, and the topic it comes from Javen Jacob Smith.
And he's live. He said 2.0, this shit popping.
Oh, thank you so much, Javen. And this is your question that you asked last week, and I went through the rain. And I went through when you was talking about throwing the sand in my face and the water and everything, and going to trouble. I went through hell and back to get this for you, Mr. Smith. And so your question was, and you asked, did Pablo Escobar's brother, did he raise $50 million to have Trump impeached? And as I said, I went to hell and back, and the answer is yes.
Son of a gun.
He put up a GoFundMe page and is raising money right now to get that man impeached.
So the $50 million was already raised?
No.
Oh, okay.
The goal is
to get $50 million. Okay.
So he's well on the way, though,
to
get that money. And, the Latino community is probably paying in pesos. So the thing right now is that they're really trying to get Trump out of office. And my question to the panel and to all you wonderful people at home, and please keep on sharing your comments as well. So my question to the panel is, do you think that Trump will be impeached before this term is up?
I hope so. I really do. But if your question, I'm gonna say, and hope, I'm gonna say yes. I really can't tell because I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I feel like it should have been happened. I feel like he's been in there way too long already. But yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Ms. Stephanie?
I too hope that he gets impeached. However,
Yeah.
I'm not very optimistic about it due to the fact, first of all, that he became president in the first place. All of the,
Agree.
I don't believe that he should have got as far as he did, and now we're going to the third year of his term. I'm actually,
Scary.
it is a scary moment. I don't believe that he's going to get that impeachment that I really do desire that he should have gotten in 2016.
How far getting in office? Huh?
Yes, should have been impeached, assassinated, or something
Wish him
of that
death.
nature.
Well, okay, that's really strong. And just a real quick question. I just want you to give a real fast response to it. It's just asking you for a year or a month. How long do you think this shutdown is going to last? Give me
Yeah, this is a good one for me. I'm gonna say this is February. I'm gonna say March. I'm gonna say March 5th.
Why you say that?
Because February is near, and February is a small month, and this seems like it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm gonna give it March. And I just threw 5th out there just because.
The shutdown will last
Another
until
month.
March 5th.
They're not biting. They're not biting. And it's scary.
Yeah.
It's really scary for the people that's being affected by it.
Yeah. Our people.
Yes.
American people.
Yes.
Ms. Stephanie?
I believe, well, we're now on day 32 since December 22nd. And we have now reached, this is the longest government shutdown out of all of 21. 21 times America has gone into a government shutdown, and now 32 days we exceeded the 21 that happened back in the 90s. So I'm thinking we're going to probably reach close to 90 days.
Okay.
Which would put
Maybe-
us
But
right
yeah,
March 22nd.
Okay.
March
December
22nd. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
And of course it comes during his term.
Stephanie, let them know. We're going to go. We got comments coming in from everywhere.
Please.
I'm going to go in reverse order. May go back to the topic you passed, but I like to read everything.
Okay.
We got Michael Murphy. I'm going to try his voice. I don't think he going nowhere. That's how Mike talk. That's how he feel about
This is
Trump.
Mike who?
Michael K. Murphy. The K is for Keyshawn or some shit.
Okay.
Yes. We have Kiki Jones, who said they almost at that $50 million though on that Escobar brother page.
Okay.
So I had to. Kiki Jones is on.
We appreciate it.
Louis Jackson told somebody named Janice Williams, "I cooked today." It could be a text. It could be a hookup. I don't know. Look, I'm reading everything. You are out.
Yes.
He said it was an accident. Kiki Jones said that about the guy who killed. And Javen was very impressed that you went through hell and back.
Well,
he said,
son.
"My nigga." And to
Thank
go
you,
back
Mr.
to Christina Brown, because y'all was spitting on. She says simple words. Would you bring death penalty back in Chicago? Would you bring it back? She needs to know.
Real quick answer, TJ.
I say not right now.
Okay. What about you, Deshaun?
I will say the death penalty, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
I'm going to be devil's advocate. I'm going to say yes.
Look, I like her. I'm voting for Rue.
For
Bring
bail.
it back.
Okay. Well, let's move right along. TJ, was that quick enough for you?
It was perfect.
Oh, great. So let's move right along to our next topic, and this comes from another Facebook buddy of ours, and this is Monica from 1300, who is now in Wisconsin. And so we had a chance to talk, and she had a chance to watch our show. She loves our show, and we thank you so much for sharing, tweeting, posting, and most importantly, loving our show. We really appreciate you.
You added something new.
And so, yeah, I'm doing, had to do just a little bit. So our Facebook buddy, Miss Monica, who is working in Wisconsin, she works mostly around white people in the white environment, and she works at a college, and so the other college students who happen to be black have a language barrier pretty much with the Caucasian community that is there.
Wow.
So the African Americans really look out for each other. And so we had a conversation and talked, and she wanted me to ask the panel and the viewers at home, so please, as I always say, please comment. And so the question is to the panel is, from your vantage point, so from your life working in whatever sector that you work in, the jobs that you worked in, do you think that there should be more diversity in the workplace? This is from Monica. Thank you so much for your question, Monica. TJ?
I always think it should be more diversity in the workplace. I work in a diverse workplace, so I don't have that problem. I think it's great. I have a lot of diverse friends. Sometimes one of my family members don't care too much about that, but
They'll leave that person nameless.
yes, we want the viewers to stay up. But yeah, I have a lot of diverse friends. I really do think having a diverse group of people around you at work is a really good thing. You get to learn more. You get to do more. You don't have to go and do the same thing over and over again. You get to go to different places. You get to eat different things. But yeah, I think it's great.
Okay, Miss Stephanie.
I also believe the same thing. It's very important. I have several reasons why I would think that. It creates awareness, especially in the marketing field. If you have a lot of different races working, maybe it wouldn't be so much controversy like the H&M controversy that came up. We had like the Dove commercial. Like there's some stuff.
Great,
not being
stuff.
culturally sensitive to so if there's more diversity, I think maybe people would think before they do things a little bit better.
Of course.
And it also
That made it to mainstream, made it to the commercial,
money,
made
right.
it to TV.
I mean,
it's crazy.
I believe diversity it's more profits too, more productivity. You get a wider range of creativity amongst all the different races. And I work in the diverse. I've been on both sides. Actually, I've been the only black in my.
How was that experience? Being the only black in your work environment?
It actually worked. I don't know why it worked for me, but I don't know if that will work for everyone else.
You're not a changer. You're not a changer.
Yes, I adapt to my surroundings.
Exactly.
So which everyone they don't adapt. And I was the token black girl, and I was actually okay with that. Somebody else may not be like that. They may feel offended, or they may not feel comfortable in those working environments. But I think it's very important to have that. Okay.
Stephanie, I can't just look at white ass all day. I need to see black ass.
Remember, this is Unapologetic
Janet 2.0.
Right. We don't discuss that kind of stuff on our show.
I am behind the camera.
It's about the money.
Diverse. That's why you need to be diverse. I can't be the only.
And I don't want to be all around. I love my people, but I don't want to be all around us either.
And
I like to learn about other cultures. I think it's a good place.
And you'll be amazed at how they think.
Good place to help you learn, and get into their minds of how actually they think.
I just don't want to talk normal all day. I want to talk like me. I don't want to.
You can. You honestly can.
You can still be that way and still
just tone it down just a little bit for our audience on this show.
Right. But just think from a business standpoint, if you have a company, their reputation, if it's built on diversity, I just think it brings in more revenue. I'm thinking about money.
Especially now.
All about the money.
Yes.
And so what Monica was saying, our Facebook buddy, she was also saying that the higher that they go up, or the higher that she goes up, the less African Americans she sees in the workplace. And so that makes it where she was saying too that that the students there, the African American students, feel that they have to work harder than the Caucasian students. Yeah. One case in point, I was talking with Monica, our Facebook buddy. She was saying that when the African Americans came to her and talked, they were saying, I have to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this internship, I got to do this externship. And then a Caucasian girl walked up on their conversation and said, I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to do all that. Yeah, I'm going to do all that.
Well, that's normal. That's nothing new.
You know, so I found that to be odd. And my opinion on the topic is, being a person who had a chance to go away to college, I had the opportunity to be with a gentleman in my room for 2 years, and his name was James Gladney. And what I've learned from him is what I've learned that a lot of Caucasian and Chinese students do. God bless you. A lot of the Chinese and Caucasian students do. And what they do is that they have their parents to do their work for them.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so when the papers are done, when they're done doing the papers, they'll send the papers to their parents, and they will check it and grammatical and make sure the subject verb agreement and all those things are correct. So what I will say to anyone who is going away to college and anyone who is trying to do anything like that, I will say that you need to get a team. I was not the smartest person in college. However, one thing I was known for is having Team Jackson. I had those people who was good in every area, and I would make sure that they did the work for me if I couldn't do it myself. So one thing I will always say is get you a team. If you're in high school, if you're in college, and you don't know that work, find a young lady. Yeah. Find a young man who knows how to do the work and to help you get through the process. Because it's just a paper.
Are they helping you through the process, or you just manipulating them to?
It's manipulation.
Okay. Okay, let's be clear.
They're helping me, and I'm helping them. So
helping them help you.
Absolutely.
All right.
And that is always
Climb
the
your way
best
to the top
TJ,
by any means necessary.
So we're going to go to TJ Van Turner after this comment.
We have several. As I say, guys, don't forget me over here in DESHONE. If you put me behind the camera, I'm going to be behind the camera. I don't tone shit down. We're going to go backwards, as I said, reverse order. Michael Murphy said, Michael K. Murphy, the K is for Keyshawn. I bet them blacks in that H&M meeting said something about their campaign, but them white folk hushed their ass up. He said white folk. He didn't put ass. He let you know. Them white folk hushed their ass up.
Carolina.
Yeah, he's from the Carolinas.
Definitely.
He also said, shout out to Stephania. Great response by Stephania. He loved your thoughts on that. Ebony Kenny said, hell yeah, it's usually all minorities where she works. As I said, I'm going backwards, so you guys put your brain backwards. I'm going backwards. We got comments over here. We got Javen who says, I'm at work hiding because I can't stop fucking laughing at you guys. LMAO. And Mike, this was a poignant thought from, I believe it was Shady Pines, who said, in regards to Trump, I don't want to see him impeached. I want to see him implode on the campaign trail. And I want to see one of these young Democrats whoop his ass in an election. I basically want to see him lose on national TV. I think we all deserve to see that shit. And Kiki wrapped it up. She says, well, it needs to hurry up, that government shutdown y'all was talking about, because I can't keep working for free. I'm about to start back hustling. I got bills and I live in another state, so I ain't got no help. We need help. And we got more comments over here, and I'll turn the show back over to you guys. Christina Brown says, why are we surprised by the fact we have to work hard to get what is ours? It's not right, but we as a culture tend to back away from challenges, and it's passed through generations. I agree wholeheartedly. And I have a question, sitting back here. I'm going to be devil's advocate. Like in sports, I don't know if y'all familiar, it's called the Rooney Rule, where you must interview an African-American candidate before you hire anyone. Me, myself, I wouldn't want to be that token interview knowing that you already have somebody in mind. So in my opinion, I don't need diversity. Just me. Remember, I don't want to look at white booties all fucking day. I need some ass in my life. To shine, I'm going to be me. Courtney Torrey says, come through, Rue. He also says, I see you about CV to make them famous. I don't know what that means. Explain that, Courtney. But me, I wouldn't want to be forced. Like, I don't want you to say, oh, you got to hire the black guy. That's just me. What y'all think?
I think when you're someday married,
this is Michael Murphy.
Are you still gonna not want to see that white ass, or is it not gonna matter when you at work?
Good question. It's not my show, but I'm on that show.
Okay, that's a good question. We're gonna save that for the after show. We do have an after show, guys. We're gonna keep one camera rolling so you all can get the retort from Mr. Reed about with the comment or the question that Mr. Murphy just asked him.
I'll foul
it. We're gonna keep going. Right along with Mr. TJ. I think TJ has a wonderful topic.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into some celebrities. You're gonna be good at this because you good. We talked a lot about this. First of all, we're gonna talk about Chris Brown. Chris Brown has been last week. Chris Brown had a lot of accolades. He actually owned all the rights to his music.
Oh, that's great.
You know, he's under 30. You know, own all his music, so most of his money is coming to him. A lot of people didn't know that because the following week, this week, he gets slammed with an accusation, like most celebrity African Americans are being treated now. He's assault by a woman that's in France, I think. Yeah, in France. He said he didn't do it. it was actually a woman that was on camera that she said that it wasn't him either, but they still put his name out there that he did it. He's actually suing her now
For defamation of
for,
character.
for defamation of character. I wanted to ask the audience, and I want to ask you guys, what could these celebrities, because some of them do these things, but some of them don't, and they just getting blamed because they just trying to live their life and have a good time living their life. What should they do to stop this from happening?
Okay, well, I would love to answer that question first. I was reading some of the comments from our Facebook friends who watched the show, and Fifth Guide of Mine, Mr. Willie Lynch Jr. was speaking live, and he was saying that there is an attack on the African American celebrity right now. That they are going line by line, person by person, to try to defame their character. And the more I watch the news and the more that I look at TMZ and other outlets, I'm starting to really see that there is some type of onslaught right now on African American people. And as Mr. Willie Lynch Jr. was saying, that R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and
Prince
and Michael and, and
Russell Simmons
and Russell
all
Simmons,
of these people are being
being slandered right now, and that is not going to be the last that they are on. When I say they, I mean the Caucasian community. They are right now. They are trying to bring down every African American person that has money and that has fame, because they want to make sure that we, as Joe Clark said, stay the permanent underclass. They want the African American male to stay the permanent underclass. So this will not be the last. Mr. Chris Brown will not be the last African American that you see. And because I don't believe this whole thing about him. However, when it all comes out, and if she's already recanted her statement already.
If this is the same girl.
If this is the same girl, I want him to sue that girl for every dime that she has, will have, and future money to come. Make sure that she has nothing, because that is not fair. It is not right, just because you are a black man with money and fame, to be treated that way. You know, no matter, and I know he did that whole thing with Rihanna in the past. That's the past. He paid his debt. That's over with. However, there is an onslaught on us right now, and if this is not true, if the allegations are false, get her. And you stick your lawyers on her and make sure that she never sees the light of day of money again. That's my opinion.
Okay, actually, DeShone, you covered a lot of what I would have stated.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to piggyback off of that by stating, because if this lady is incorrect with, she's been lying, what about not just suing her for everything she got? Why can't she do jail time?
Oh,
these women they lie. I mean, I am a woman, but there's women out here lying so they can get
the cash.
They trying to get the money, and then when it comes out that they are incorrect, they recant stories. You need to pay some consequence besides saying, walk away. No, take your ass to jail.
I agree with you.
Your character, your reputation is everything.
Yes.
So you destroying some man's character out there. I'm not for that, especially the black man.
Especially if you got millions of fans.
With you on that.
The comments are coming in, guys. We got Shadil back in the comments. She says, make an example out of one. Just one. Sue them or penalize them in a way where the rest will think twice. It's really getting out of hand at this point. They're picking people at random, telling lies to defame character, and shut down what those individuals are blessed with. It's pathetic. Ebony says they need to sign an NDA if you want to mess with a woman, which I've always myself have wondered why.
That was my last thought, Ebony. You absolutely right. Treat these females that you bring into your room like porn stars. Make them sign a waiver to hang with them.
We have a comment from a guy named Sir Goodwin Live. I don't agree with this bullshit at all. He says, stop having sex with everyone. It's the devil. Consequences coming with sleeping around. We often welcome our nut jobs to share the show, tweet the show, love the show, and post the show. We welcome you all. Last but not least, we have Shady Pines. I didn't jump to judgment on Chris Brown this time. Still not crazy about him, but in my opinion, when you're a celebrity, you're always on stage. Even when you're off stage. We live in an intrusive society, and all folks need is a camera and to see somebody with their guard down. And don't be black, because you're really going to get it then. That's Shady Pines, everybody.
so much.
Shady Pines with the word.
Coming through, Shady.
You truly do
Intrusive.
appreciate it. Do you have any more?
No, that's it. They hit everything on the button.
Okay,
I like
we have
it.
another topic.
Yes, I do. So, one of the greatest of all times in sports.
Whitney Houston.
No,
Oh.
in sports. It's not the sports we usually talk about with the regular 5-5, but we talking about tennis.
If it's a
Serena,
sport.
Serena Williams, 23 Grand Slams,
Come on.
paved the way for a lot of people. $88 million in grand prize money.
And
She
that's not even counting endorsements.
that's not even endorsements, but she's trying to win her first Grand Slam after pregnancy. She keeps getting close and close and close, but can't get it. Yesterday she lost to a unknown woman. She was up. She had 4 match points, and she couldn't get through. She hurt her foot.
Right.
She hurt her foot, but I actually don't think that was the situation. I think she actually choked.
Whoa.
I really do. Because with Serena, if anybody watched her game, she has a lot of stuff under her belt where she could use, and nothing was working for her at the end of this match. So I want to get your opinion. Do you think she choked, or do you think she was actually hurt?
I believe that she was hurt. The Serena that I know, I'm a fan of her sister. I'm more of a Venus Williams supporter than Serena Williams. However, the fight in Serena is unparalleled. So I don't believe that she choked. I believe that she was really hurt. If you're saying that she had 4 match points, she had a chance to win this 4 times and did not go through with it, she had to be hurt. There's no way around it. Because I know that she wants it as bad as anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that she was really hurt.
Okay.
I really do believe that, personally.
Stephanie,
I didn't see it, but I'm going to also, just based on her character and what I know, her being a fighter, I do believe she got injured.
No, she definitely was injured. She definitely was injured, but I felt like she could just push through. Just because, like you said, she's a fighter.
Right. But
I just wanted her.
Just thinking about,
especially
the fact that she, like you said, she's trying to win, and she
got a lot of things
going
going on.
Baby, and that would be a huge achievement in itself. So I don't think she would have. Hopefully not choke.
The comments are jumping. We have our resident nut job. Sir Goodwin Live is attacking TJ. He says she did not choke. You are delusional. He also went back to the previous topic and says, you know the target is there. Protect your money and reputation by not having sex all the time with all these women and men. And he sprung board over here where Ebony agrees with Sir Goodwin Live. That's why a lot of people are walking around with STDs. This show does not reflect his opinions. Continue to comment, everybody, guys.
Well,
that's fine. That's great and all. The crazy part is that I don't know if Sir Goodwin actually read the article or not, but we don't know if he actually slept with anybody.
There you have it. Especially from France.
It was a party. They was enjoying themselves. And he was probably the only millionaire in that party. So she chose him, and that was it. When we found out that she actually had sex, maybe we can go back to his comments.
Because it wasn't detailed.
Exactly.
Can I just interject just for a moment? I think also, and this is just my own personal opinion, I do believe that these people of non-color are paying these women to say that these men, these African-American men, is a damn setup. That these guys are touching me and raping me and doing all these things like that.
It's just not African American. It's everybody. Tierra Marie just had to pay $50,000, and he's still waiting on his money because she made a lie talking about it. He put out something on her to mess up her name. It's not just
African American, but what I was saying is
not African American. It's everybody. Everybody
Just
just want
say
that
close.
coin. Everybody want that money, so
Yes.
they're gonna do whatever they need to do
Right, but
to
I'm
get it.
still saying that the white man is putting these girls, white or black, up to get these black men to fall.
But the
some
black-
way, somehow,
Yeah.
and
And
they're allowed
then
to
the
do
black
it.
But
men
the black
being
men have
dumb
their
enough to
choice.
fall for it.
They
Yeah.
have that choice because
Yeah.
they the ones that made that
I.e.
money.
Tupac
Right.
Shakur. I know you didn't do it, brother.
Kiki Jones is back.
Thank you. No, he did not.
No, he didn't do that.
And see, that's why I should have did jail time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
TJ, you
Mike
got some.
Tyson, I know you didn't do it either.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
no.
Deshaun, you friend everybody.
He uppercut, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't say beat her.
He gonna
He
do
probably
all
beat
the
her, but he
jail
didn't rape
cells.
her.
On the real, there ain't no jail with Deshaun. Kiki is with you, TJ. She said she did choke. I think she ran out of juice. Jeff Head from 1300, he said, I love these shows, guys. Keep this shit going for real, 100.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Shady Pine says, my ankles started hurting when they slow-moed that shit. I don't follow tennis, but I think she was really hurt.
No,
Ebony Kenny said, if he did, they wanted it. Ebony, that's what I'm talking about.
I
Bitch,
agree
you
with
wanted
Ebony.
that.
I agree with
Ivan Patino is here live from Lincoln Park. Yup, a lot of dudes be walking around with STDs cracking jokes all day. Like, sit down, Bernie Mac.
Ooh.
Bernie Mac. You get it? No drum roll. We get it, Ivan. We get it. Jeff, that was Ivan Patino, Lincoln Park
Thank you.
alone.
That was very good.
But Jeff Head Cook is back. He says, new topic. Who's better at LaSalle Park, Jeff or Terrence? Fuck you, Jeff.
That's gonna be-
Terrence, that's quick.
That's
Quick.
gonna be on the Friday show.
Terrence Rogers.
Oh, it ain't gonna even make it to the Friday show. Terrence.
Terrence.
Kiki wraps up our comments saying, men just need to think with their big head and not their
Thank
little
you.
head. Good one.
But when
That's
liquor and stuff is involved, that goes out the window.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
not
about.
just liquor going on.
No, of course not.
I don't need
I
liquor.
want to go to one
I'm going, it's out before it even
It's
gets to
already
me.
out.
Unapologetic Friday, I'll tell y'all what that means.
I want to go to that party.
Okay,
Uh,
going to
I
another
agree.
topic.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, going to another topic. The first and only Marvel movie to ever be nominated for an Oscar,
Yes. Seven
seven
Oscars.
Oscars.
It
is
comment.
The Black
Sorry, I'll be
Panther.
there.
They did a great feat. You know, it's very surprising. It was very humbling. I saw it 3 times, like I told you. The only snub that they think is a snub, maybe not, but all of these, nominations, but the director did not get a
Really?
nomination.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's a new director, but he's making a lot of money. Yeah, Ryan Coogler.
Wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
Coogler.
Yeah, he did the movie.
He did another
He
one.
went to Oscar
another
He
Right.
did
one.
Creed. He did
Yeah,
Creed.
he did
Okay,
Creed.
good.
He did Creed, yeah. He did not get nominated for an Oscar, so they thought that maybe was a snub, but all in all, congratulations to Black
Yeah.
Panther,
Yeah.
He definitely made his money.
He
So
sure did.
the Oscar is just a plaque, but the bank account shows different. So.
Okay. Yes. That was an excellent movie. The African Americans came out by the droves. We talked about last time. I remember watching on
Came by the
television.
droves.
Yes, they came out by the droves,
Yes.
and I mean, it was just wonderful to see them coming out with their African attire.
Yeah.
coming
It was
to see this
foolish.
Wonderful movie. It was
Yeah.
really
It was foolish.
It was fucking foolish.
No, it wasn't.
These
They
black-
had,
We dressed.
one of the producers and our co-host here was best dressed at the movie.
And then that's all fine and
They had
dandy.
African art?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there a
We need
picture?
we need to get the footage.
We need footage.
We need to get the footage.
I want to see that myself.
But because I know you guys, I think you're enlightened enough to know why you guys did. But I think some of these stupid motherfuckers didn't know what the movie was about, saw Black Panther, and just did it. So that's why I called it foolish.
Okay.
God.
I have more comments if you guys want to
Let's
get.
go.
They are
Love
coming
the
in.
comments.
Toy Bella says, hey, with a lot of E's and a Y.
Bella, thank you so
Sir
much.
Goodwin Live is back. He says, are you African American, DeShone?
Yes, I'm definitely African American. I went to an African American school. I studied African American studies. I'm with an African American family. I am an African American man. As you can tell by my color of my skin. I don't
There you
understand
have
what
it.
that means, but I am definitely African American and proud of it. Too.
There you
I'm
have
very
it.
proud to be an African
Christina Brown says, greedy humans in regards to the women out on the prowl for the young black men.
Yeah.
We also has Brittany Janae, the diva, who says she didn't see the movie Black Panther, I'm assuming.
Two of us.
You didn't see the movie? You didn't see the movie?
Go on.
Okay, we gonna go past
There's
that.
two of us. You
You out of line, Brittany.
Jeff Head
You don't have
says
to go to a club. Just go to the movies.
he said the movie okay, but what about the actors and actresses that made the movie Black Panther? Why would they snub? That's Jeff Head.
get my depth.
They were also new actors too. And Lupita actually won Best Actress. So they wasn't just snub, but the new
But it did create a platform for
Oh,
them.
definitely,
Because I
a
was
lot.
a couple of those actresses are working in some other films.
and it'll be in the second
Yeah,
part of
there's
it.
a
So
sequel coming up.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a sequel coming up.
Honestly.
Yeah, so-
So, Miss Brittany, we may have to go see the movie together first.
It's on
Right.
DVD.
It's on DVD.
Right.
So I'm gonna go see the movie first, and then I'll go and
Yeah.
see the sequel because I don't like to jump in the second one without seeing the first.
Brittany says she's not into Marvel, so she doesn't
You know
want to
what,
see
Brittany?
it.
I
I'm not
wasn't
either.
into
A lot
Marvel.
of people
I'm
not.
really not
I'm not
into
either.
it at
Yeah.
all. But that one was actually intriguing to me.
Yeah,
It actually kind
Just
of
give it a
kept me,
chance.
You know, I wouldn't probably necessarily.
And we're gonna deactivate a person's page because somebody's like click
Yes,
So
I have been holding off all night. Courtney Torrey is here, guys. He's been here.
Courtney Torrey's
Yeah.
here?
He's been here for quite a while. And I've been sifting. Don't get tish yet, Deshaun. I won't read everything he said, but I must read this. He said, how many times is Ladera gonna wear that damn shirt on this show? And you look down. So obviously you know you're Lil Daryl. And we have Sir Goodwin following up Courtney Torrey was saying, Sean, are you okay? You are sweating profusely. I see why Whitney Houston is your favorite. I don't know what it means, but I can
Well,
drugs. That's what I'm thinking.
to my Facebook
Oh my God.
friends, to all my Facebook friends and family members,
We getting high.
we're on the fourth floor of this beautiful edifice that we're in. We're on the fourth floor, and it's just a tad bit warm
Right.
for your boy. That's all.
For your boy.
Just a tad bit warm. We're in a beautiful place. I mean, the comments, we're going to be ending really soon.
Michael Murphy as Sean is sweating.
Okay.
Everybody sees it.
Okay, well, we don't
Give
want
him
to
a
get
glass
off
of
on
our
camera, but maybe we open the door around here. It wouldn't be so warm. But
Only one producer here
guys,
today.
we're on the fourth floor. It's kind of warm up here, but it's a beautiful edifice, a beautiful ecclesia that we're in right now. And
We are.
so we're just really appreciative to be here.
Antonio Reed says, "Why are you the only one sweating though? Why aren't they sweating?"
Well, they have beautiful skin.
Right on point.
They're beautiful.
Moving on.
Always. We're going to go to the next topic. If you don't mind if I can do
Yes,
one?
this one.
Okay. And this is my last one, but there is a young lady, and this is for you. This is for you. There's a young lady by the name of Camilla Harris, and I hope I'm saying her name right because I will butcher her name. But Camilla Harris, she is from California. She's a state senator from California who announced her bid to be president on MLK Day. MLK Day was a very busy day. That young man got killed.
Yeah, but not for Trump.
Yeah, that young man got killed. The senator just announced that she's going to be running as well. So my question to you, to the panel, is she's going to be running for president in 2020. My question to the panel is this. Do you think, and this is for Stephanie at first, do you think that there will be an African-American female president in your lifetime?
In my lifetime, yes, I do believe. I didn't think that America was ready for a female in general president back in 2016. I was like, we've come so far, but yet we're not there. They'd rather see anything win but a woman. That's why look at what we have in office.
That is true.
So, I mean, 2020 is just a turn behind. I really want to be optimistic. I'm very happy and excited that we do have an African-American who's running. I really thought Michelle was going to get in this race.
Oh, she said no.
She
no
said
way.
no.
There's no way.
I think I was optimistic about that. So I really don't keep up with politics like that. But to hear that news, I'm actually very excited. I do believe that there is opportunity. For a woman in general, I'm hoping that there is an African American woman that becomes president in my lifetime. 2020, I'm not so sure, but yet I'm going to remain optimistic about this. So we have what now, 4 or 5 women Democratic candidates now. So we're jumped in the race. So we on the road. It may be a woman. I don't know if it's going to be our woman, but I really hope she wins.
Okay. That's 2020. Her name is Kamala Harris. And she's
a
senator. Yeah, she's a senator from California.
So I'm happy and inspired that she did it on MLK Day.
Yeah,
so that was very
nice.
good. I like that.
On King's Day.
So I'm really hoping there's some little black girls can see someone like them in office, and that dream would also be a reality. That's like we've seen, little boys, black boys were able to see President Obama. I really hope that the girls will get an opportunity as well.
That is a really good point. That's a good point. And before we go to TJ, I just want to segue and say, hey guys, I'll stop sweating.
Well, you open the door up, don't you smooth? I was going to leave it alone because we were serious. Michael Murray says, hot seat maybe, red pill, blue pill. And Stella is back. She says, Sean about to walk off the set. Leave that man alone. That's Stella.
Thank you.
Tanisha Craig says, hey guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much. TJ?
No, I definitely agree with Stephanie. I'm happy that people are going through. I mean, look who we got. Anybody. I feel like, Donald Trump is in office. I feel like everybody should take their shot. Do I feel like an African American woman will win in 2020? I'm gonna say no, but
why?
I don't think we're ready. We wasn't even ready for. It's crazy to say we wasn't ready for a white woman. It's gonna be hard to get an African American woman in, but in my case, I will always support her.
Who you go for?
I'm gonna see who else is out there first.
Okay.
Some others.
There's always
there's
a lot of people out there trying to do what they need to do. So I'm always Democrat, but like I said, I hope she gets through.
I vote as Democrat and Republican. I go for the person and what values they're going to bring to it.
Interesting.
So your opinion. So I don't know the lady. Like I said, I don't keep up like that, but they have been classifying her as like the female Obama. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, I think that she has a lot of great qualities. I think that she can bring. I think that she can do what Miss Clinton didn't do, and that is really bring in the African American base of people that's in there. I think that she can speak to the Latino base as well. But when it comes down to America has had 45 men, and I don't think that they're too interested, and I think women too are not too interested in actually changing that scenario, So I think that at some point it may happen, an African American woman, but in 2020, I don't think it's going to happen either. I don't think so.
And with that, we are piggybacking. I want to say Shady Pines has been killing the comments. First, I want to say Kiki Jones says she thinks the candidate you guys are referencing has a great chance to win. Okay. But Shady says this. He says, what's her name? Camilla, baby. She is ready. If y'all haven't seen this woman in action, watch the Brett Kavanaugh hearing clips on YouTube where she grills the hell out of him. Brittany Janae says, read up on her history first. Just because someone is your color doesn't make them your kind. I agree.
That's why I said, that's why I say I go Democrat and Republican.
Kiki Jones says, DESHONE ass voted for Trump. Interview over. He done killed the damn vibe. And he's writing that down. I don't know what to say to that.
Kiki Jones.
Scratch down, Kiki. Your birthday will not be read on the show. I'm sorry to tell you that, Kiki. What do you have to say about that, though, guys?
Is that a true statement?
What?
That just because somebody's your color, they may not be your kind.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No. I was.
What were you talking
about? Trump?
Yeah, did you?
No, did I vote for Trump? No.
I wouldn't be shocked.
No, I did not vote for Trump.
How hard was it not to?
Well, it was very easy. He's a reality star.
Mhm.
You know, from the views that he had before, I knew it was very Republican and very 1%. See, the thing is about him, he is trying to appeal to the 1%.
Mhm.
And we have over 800,000 people who are without jobs, that they are in the child line, as they said on that wonderful black show that we used to watch called Good Times. Hanging out in the child lines. You know, they are. And it's just so sad the way he is treating the government and the government workers right now. It's just so sad the way he is using them as a political pawn. And that is the reason why I think that Miss Harris may have a chance, because history has proven when Trump, the son, really messed up America, here came Obama.
You mean
You know?
you mean Bush?
Bush.
You said Trump.
Oh, yes.
Bush.
Bush, the son,
Mhm.
really messed up America really badly. And then here came Obama to save the day and put us back on track. And then here came Trump.
Yeah.
His name right this time. Horrible, horrible man. And pushing us back into that Great Recession time again. So maybe the rise of a Miss Harris, or maybe the rise of another African American person, because it takes a real downfall to bring somebody up like this. So, you know, she may have a chance.
I'm not going to discredit the woman.
I know, that's right. That's why I asked you
For the
first.
women.
That's why I
Yes,
asked
for
you
the
first.
women. It's African American.
Sir Goodwin Live is back in the comments. He says, you refer to African Americans as blacks as if you are not black. TF, which translates to the fuck. We have Javen Jacob Smith, who says Sir Goodwin is on the road. The people out here to get you, DeShone.
Well,
The
that's
people-
okay. I
Well,
just want you to keep watching,
Yes.
keep tweeting,
Yes.
keep posting,
Keep sharing.
and keep sharing.
Also, new to the mix, keep loving.
There, you know what? You learned so quick. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm
Really
here.
am.
I'm
and
here.
you will be here next
Oh,
week
I
as our
love-
guest as well.
I
Yes.
feel special.
Yes. We really appreciate everything. And so, guys, we are out of time. You know, that hour goes so fast when you're having fun.
Yeah.
It goes so fast when you're having fun. It really does go so fast when you're having fun. I would like to first and foremost thank you so much for coming out.
Oh,
You
thank
really-
you. Thank you
your
for giving me this
opinions-
opportunity.
Oh,
I've never
please.
done this in my life,
Yes.
so I really appreciate
Yes, your
having me.
opinions, your
You did good.
ideas,
You did
and
really good.
everything was really on
Thank you.
point. You spoke to our black women, and that is such a wonderful thing. So I'm saying go Miss Harris as well in
Go
2020.
Miss
I'm
Harris.
for you. You know,
I'm
I
going
am
to read
for
up
you.
on her.
I am for you. And closing
Bring
thoughts.
her
You have closing thoughts first. I'm going to give it to TJ, and then I'm going to close out our show.
background.
The hour went so fast. Where'd the hour go?
Who knows? Who knows?
And thank you both once again for having me. I love to see
problem,
the black
no
men doing things like this, doing big things. With 2.0,
I am
we
a
got the
black
5-5 on Friday.
Let's go.
Keep it going. I really appreciate everything that you all are doing. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You all.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you
Mhm.
so much.
No, and I want to say thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks for the comments. It was very entertaining. See you next Wednesday.
DeShone, before you wrap it up, I'd like to say the farewell comments and then take it home.
Oh, please.
Shady Pie said, guys, I have enjoyed this show.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you so much.
Brittany
Press the like
Janae,
button.
yes, share, love the show. Not like, love.
Love it.
You have Brittany Janae says, I missed the How to Get Away with Murder segment. I didn't know that was plugged.
That will be.
Oh.
That will no. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the new episode, Brittany. I need to see this next episode.
TJ, I'm still in season 2.
Really?
So I
Okay,
can't
so-
be here on that show.
Okay, so the next episode, Brittany, I will definitely have my segment. I need to see something first before I make my final analysis for the end episode of this season. So.
And if you want to get away with murder, ask the white man. Ask Jason Van Dyke. He knows how to do it well.
Last comment, Kiki Jones also brought it today, guys. She says, yes, he's forcing me to go back to hustling seriously.
Yeah.
Y'all, I've been working without pay for a month. So,
Oh,
yes,
God.
Trump has got to go
My prayers are with
by
you.
any means.
I agree.
Subliminal.
I agree with you.
Subliminal.
I'm so
I agree with
And
you.
we are going to let this show end with DeShone taking it away
Oh, well, thank
with his
you.
final thoughts.
Well, I just wanted to always say that I really want us to provide hope, help, and comfort to you all. I really hope you all got something from us. As I said, you're at home. Thank you so much for letting us to your devices, into your home. And thank you so much for choosing us tonight to watch our show. We really appreciate it. And again, as I said in our first show, and I say again, you are not alone. Whatever you're going through, as Kiki Jones is saying, And everybody else is saying too, the people who are really feeling this government shutdown, you are not alone in this process. We are all Americans and we love you and we're going to help you get through this process. Again, watch the Fab Five on Friday night. Sir Goodwin Live is coming up in the very near future as well. Also, we do have our sports show that is coming up as well. So please make sure that you keep tuning in and building our brand with us. We love you guys so much. And the hour just flew by.
It was nice.
It just flew by. But please, again, tune in next Wednesday.
For birthdays,
Yes.
person of the week,
Yes.
and TJ's How to Get Away with Murder teaser.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jason Van Dyke.
I'm usually good at these.
This has been Unapologetic 2.0. The guys are tired. Get off of their life, and we are out.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Good job, brothers.
Thank you so much.